afternoon. Welcome to the open day of the Masters in Global BIM Management in Civil Engineering and GIS by Ziggurat. Well, my name is Mona Lisa. I am architect and institutional relations here in Ziggurat. It's a pleasure to be here today as a host in this event. Well, Ziggurat is an online institute with over than 20 years of experience in education, offering innovative high quality training programs designed to meet the needs of the professionals in the AEC sector. And our motto, Transform Tomorrow Today, reflects our belief in the power of education to shape the future. Our mission is clear, is to inspire and educate the tomorrow's leader through innovative programs aimed to create and lasting positive impact on society and the planet. And we look beyond the present, aiming to create a more sustainable and promising future through transformative education. Within the Ziggurat's experience, we celebrated the diversity and collaboration through events like the Ziggurat Student Week, for example, a precious moment where our community comes together to share knowledge and inspiration in locations such as São Paulo and here in Barcelona. Now we will watch a short video of what happened in Barcelona and in São Paulo in the last year. Well, now I have the great pleasure to invite the professor of this master, Mohamed Mayouf. Thank you for being here today and to talk about his background and to guide us on this journey. Okay, welcome, Mohamed. Thank you.
Thank you very much, and a pleasure again to be here. So I am Mohamed Mayouf. I've recently been promoted to an associate professor in digital construction. And I teach on the BIM and Civil Engineering and GIS at Ziggurat Global Institute of Technology. So to give you a little background about myself, I am an academic. My background comes from civil engineering. I did my further studies in project management and my PhD in building information modeling. And now I specialize in BIM and beyond technologies, all the way to AI and metaverse. And we apply it across construction, infrastructure projects, both at Ziggurat and globally. I've got some consultancy background, so I am an active consultant in the Middle East as well for BIM. I did some consultancy in the UAE, Saudi Arabia, Jordan, and very recently going to be doing some in Egypt. My academic focus and research really ranges, but it is more surrounding the process, technology integration, as well as stakeholder requirements. Can we move next? So at this master, which is quite unique, we got a diverse workforce, and I like to call it workforce because pure academics on a master program might be coming for a shortfall, which is exactly the contrary in the situation. Our faculty board come from a range of backgrounds and different countries and are aware of various different considerations, which really makes them easy to access and easy to talk to, regardless where your background is or where you come from, or what are the procurement, contractual complexity of the construction infrastructure projects you're working for. So I can't really count the countries because in front of me I can see really so many of them, but we are a diverse workforce. The vast majority of them come from the industry, which is really a big plus at Ziggurat. Can we please move next? So at this master's program, we take you on, I would like to call it baby step, but at the same time, very progressive. In a sense, block 1 and 2 begin to give you the fundamentals of BIM and at the same time dealing with open standards. And those two in itself, consider them as your primary foundation before even getting into any construction or infrastructure projects. And the both modules are facilitated by industry practitioners as well as myself. You will be already exposed to a range of tools right from the beginning. So we're not just, like feeding you continuous slides. No, you will be exposed to a range of tools. You will be directed to impactful and reflected case studies from the industry, as well as the assignments will allow you and enable you to prepare yourself well, regardless what level and background you come from, so that you can do your final master's project. As you move into block 3, block 4, and block 5, you start progressively building your confidence into what are the different design and engineering requirements during the initial phases. You will be primarily in these blocks taught by pure industry practitioners, which I think is extremely important because you really need to get your hands on right from the beginning. Block 4 and block 5, they move very rapidly into the construction execution phase. Those again will be taught by industry practitioners. You will be exposed to various different tools. I think off the top of my head, Synchro, 4D, as well as you will be doing some 5D BIM costing. In block 5, you will be starting to do some maintenance and operation and maintenance for the infrastructure projects. Can you please move next? By the completion of these 5 modules, and I will move extensively to talk a little bit more about them, you are expected to be the owner well, actually a BIM management company or a contractor who will be delivering a BIM project infrastructure for a client, and your client will be us, Ziggurat. You will not be left alone in this journey. You will have an assigned mentor even before you start your final master project, which really will help and enable you to communicate not only with your team members and understand the working mechanism, but also get all your doubts taken away, and at the same time answering your questions in the right time and in the right place as well. You will be briefed into the final master project not after you finish all your blocks. You probably will have that as early as probably finishing block 2 or block 3. So you will have at least some idea about what you're going to be encountering. In block 1 and block 2, like I mentioned, if you look at the module 1 and module 2 description, both are very much the foundation and what really constitute your knowledge and understanding of the practical elements that you will be doing in block 3 onwards. Can we please move next? Block 3, I think, is probably going to be a very unique product and master's program that I have seen so far. Probably the only one that academically exists, where we actually primarily talk about BIM for infrastructure projects. So you will be exposed to open standards 4.3, IFC 4.3, for instance. You will be doing some road detail drawing. You will be doing detailed terrain models as well. You will be exposed to GIS drainage system projects. It's purely and fully practical based and industry driven. And in that sense, you're going to be building your entire understanding of the design and engineering requirements for infrastructure projects during that module. As you move into block 4, can we please move next to the next one? Block 4 is going to be really fun, but this is the time where you're going to be using what you have actually built and designed so far to actually simulate and execute it on site. You will be taught by one talented colleague of ours as well, Claire, who is very, very skilled in synchro, and she will be showing you step by step how to do this. You will be doing it again for your final master project. As you move into block 5, which is the maintenance and infrastructure, I think it's one of the probably underestimated elements currently by our industry, because the vast majority of the focus is on the construction projects. But in this masters, we will be looking at maintenance for infrastructure projects, and you will be doing that again practically. Can we move into the FMP? The final master project is going to be a fun piece. Unlike conventional master programs where you are just being asked to pick up a topic and research it and go away and write. This one is going to be fairly practical project, not just going to be, you know, like a Lego assembly. You will have deliverables as if you are doing it on site to a client. You will have deliverable 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, as far as I remember. Each deliverable is going to be corresponding to a phase. All of the deliverables that you will be doing are all embedded and containing elements back from the modules that you have done. So we're not going to be asking you something outside what you have learned. But again, we are expecting innovativity, and we are expecting really creative methodologies in here. We are expecting collaborative teamwork. We are not asking you to give us the perfect answer, but we're asking to reflect to us what have you encountered and what was your experience so far. And that's the main essence of this masters. And again, I could hear it from many who have finished this masters, you know, how it really changed their life and it changed their position. Many of the ones I know, at least in person, have got promoted, at least from BIM coordinators to BIM managers. Others were able to actually even change companies and change roles into more significant role within the industry, because BIM for infrastructure at the moment is almost on a high demand and very, very rapidly developing across many countries, whether developed, underdeveloping, or even developing. Can we please move next? I think that's it. That's pretty much it. Of our students, we are really proud, and I would say extremely proud, that a lot of our students who have finished this masters are actually ambassadors of Ziggurat, okay? And not only alumni to come and talk about their experience, they become our ambassadors who actually come and feed back into the program. I remember from the very first cohort, at least we have 1 or 2 graduates from this masters who actually came back to share their experiences on the projects that they worked on and even enrich our curriculum. So what I really want to mention here is that the program is not fixated on the actual learning itself in a certain way. No, every year we try and embed what the industry is currently asking and what the industry is currently in demand. So really this masters is a continual improving cycle for everyone. And that's what makes it quite diversified and inclusive for everyone, coming from different countries and different backgrounds. Can we please move next?
No, it's all here.
Okay. I think okay. So you know, just to bring to your attention one final thought really about the masters, and particularly the final master project. It is a unique experience, unlike conventional masters where you are taking different modules and you have to interconnect them. They are moving in a very industry-based format and industry-based style, where you move all the way from pre-design considerations to design requirements, engineering requirements, construction execution, then operation maintenance. And what does that mean? Obviously, even if your background in BIM is even very, very basic or even none, you would still be able to build it. And even if you come from a BIM background, believe me, anything that you will see in this masters, at least it will be adding to your experience and enriching your level of skill, level of development. Your final master project is going to be a fun challenge, and I would like to call it fun challenge because it's got a number of uncertainties that you will encounter as you are doing it. But the nice thing about it is that we expect you to innovate and create as you are executing these elements, because there's no right or wrong answer in here, as long as it makes sense, justified, and can be applied in the real world. That's all from me. I will be probably sticking around to the end for any questions and answers, but that's all from me. Pleasure to be here, and I look forward to see many of you on this masters. Thank you.
Thank you, Mo. Thank you, Mohammed, for this huge overview about our masters, and thank you for to work with us for work. Okay, I would like to invite Hossam. to talk about his experience as an alumni here. Hossam, are you listening?
Yes, yes, I can
Yeah,
hear you. Hi,
hello. How
Mona
are
Lisa.
you?
Hello. I'm fine, thank you.
Um,
Hello, Muhammad. Hello, everyone.
hello.
Yes,
Hello.
I would like to introduce yourself to talk about your background before answer these questions about the experience. Okay, if you want to
sure.
introduce yourself.
Yeah, sure. I'm Hussam Abdulaziz. I'm working as a senior BIM manager for Sistra Arabia in Saudi Arabia, working for one of, we can say, giga projects in Middle East right now. This is called the Oxagon. I'm handling mostly, we can say, direct and indirect, more than 140 members inside my organization for taking care of detailed deliverables, and that's it from my side right now. At the present, I take the decision from, we can say, from one and a half year ago to take this master degree, and Professor Muhammad Mayouf was one of the professors who already taught to me, actually. And we can say all of professors that are in this master's degree was incredible, amazing. I got more knowledge about them. Let's say, okay, about my experience with it. I joined the master's degree while my position as a senior BIM specialist. Then I get promoted as a BIM lead. Then now I'm senior BIM manager. All of this during 1 year and a half, we can say. So you can just imagine a part of what the knowledge that I gained from. Actually, I was practicing with with the program itself. Whatever I take inside the program, I practicing inside my work, and this is actually helped me a lot on my career path. So I just decided once I finished and I've been the alumni to join ambassadors and for Ziggurat and join the team. As I visited even last year Students Week and I attend the event, it was really amazing event, very organized. It's very good to meet the professors that you already got the knowledge from them, meeting them face to face and interact with them inside the live sessions. Mostly I'm going this year as well for the same event to meet all of them again. This is just a brief or background from what happens to my career path before I took this master degree program, and right now or at the present. We Dr. Muhammad Mayouf already talked about it, about each block separately, but we can, what I want to highlight for this. I was in contact with Ziggurat team from, we can say, 3 to 4 years ago. We just contact maybe each batch. There is one batch in May and one batch in November. I was contact with the marketing in Ziggurat, but till this program started, there wasn't any involved with Autodesk inside this program, and most of the Middle East are working with Autodesk platform. So we can say this program, from the first batch of this program, it is cover the main platform. We can say you can use it in Middle East and in the Far East and on the West. This is for Bentley as a platform with all applications, and Autodesk with all applications, which is applicable for Middle East, and as well for Esri, for GIS. It is actually amazing knowledge if you want to just collaborate all of these applications together and like mitigation for infrastructural projects mainly, which is, we can say, building projects is mostly, we can say this is like famous, or it can happen just quite a lot. But infrastructural projects, we can say it is special kind of projects that need specific mindset with specific applications, with this specific knowledge to gain this kind of project, so we can go with the cycle of this kind of project. And the integration between BIM and GIS, which is really highlighted inside the master degree, the way we can design and analyze, and we can manage our built-in environment and know the remaining relevant in Excel our fields. I need just to embrace these techniques. The curriculum at Ziggurat was, we can say, designed to bridge the gap between theoretical knowledge and the practical applications. So you have, you know, it is not like you study in your university or something like that. It is more theoretical at this stage in your life. But for this master degree, it is applied on real life. It is just like making this gap. You have the theoretical knowledge and the practical as well, because all of professors are professional engineers inside some companies, so the sharing the knowledge, not only take it from the part of curriculum and the theoretical knowledge. I would like also to share that
Sorry.
Yes, yes,
This
please.
is just because I was imagine that you had answered a lot of our doubts about your experience, but I would like maybe to ask the third question, maybe how your involvement with the alumni network benefited your network and your career path. Maybe if you can talk about this.
Yeah, sure. Actually, I didn't cover this point. Yeah, you are right. Actually, to be inside the same communities that following or assist you in your career path. So there is a knowledge exchange between all parties that can just feed your knowledge and feed others, because I believe no one knows everything. So it is just kind of exchanging knowledge between all parties inside the same community. This is actually amazing, and I would like to continue with the alumni network, especially with the team in Ziggurat. Paula, I I really respect her, and she's doing a lot of effort to prepare the events that can reflect from both sides, from we can say from perspective of the community itself, and perspectives that make alumni still belong to Ziggurat. Hope this can be answer the question or the query.
Yeah, of course. And maybe just to finish, if you have maybe an advice for the candidates which are thinking and study with us, which advice you could give to them?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Sure. I would encourage anyone just interested in BIM and GIS and new technologies to be reflected with the engineering side. So you can reflect your engineering background with digital and new technology. And especially for infrastructural projects, I would actually encourage you to join this master's degree program, you will gain a lot of knowledge. You will gain, we can say, valuable certificates from a lot of places. So I would like to encourage you to just take the decision and try to attend some of there is some courses and some lectures just free. You can see the professors, you can see how they interact with the students. And actually, for me, as Dr. Muhammad Mayouf say, it is a fun challenge, really.
Good. Yes, I'm sure that it's a real it's a big challenge, and it is also a real challenge. Thank you, Hossam. I hope you
Thank
can
you,
be
Mona.
here with us for
Yeah,
the
sure,
rest
yeah.
of the session. And just to give this whole experience in our platform and the academic support, I would like to invite Eugenia Parra, which is the academic coordinator for this master's, and she will bring us with this deep experience inside of our platform. Welcome, Eugenia.
Hello, welcome. Thank you for the introduction. And thank you, Hossam and Mohammed, for sharing your experiences and for being here. So who am I? I'm Eugenia Parra. As Mona Lisa said, I am the academic coordinator of this master's, of the Masters in Global BIM Management in Civil Engineering and GIS. Welcome, everyone, to the open day. We really appreciate your presence. And so what do? I am in charge of the overall organization of the master's program, ensuring its smooth operation, yes, managing the academic calendar, the onboarding and supporting of professors, seeking improvements in collaboration with the program director. So you have to bear in mind that all SIGGRAD's master's programs and also courses are conducted on the Canvas educational platform. So when students begin their educational journey at SIGGRAD, they gain access to Block Zero. So it is important that you know that by the time you are enrolled in this master's, your journey begins even before the classes start. Yes, so in this Block Zero, you will find the general information about SIGGRAD, and then about the master's programs itself, and then also contact information. So for you to have a better idea of what I'm talking about, I'm going to share my screen. Yes, and I'll let you know what Block Zero is about. So let me know, you can see my screen, right? Yeah, good. So this is Block Zero. So you are enrolled in the Masters, you're part of SIGGRAD, and you'll have access to this block. So in this part, you'll have information about SIGGRAD. You're going to complete a starting survey, yes, because we want to know more about you and what your interests are, about your background. Yes, you also have information about the student assistant because you're not going to do this journey alone. Yes, you'll be guided by the student assistant. In this case, it is Paola Casalino for this master's in particular. And then you'll have free classrooms in Block Zero. Yes, you'll have institutional classroom, then you have the additional resources classroom, and then the programs classroom. Bear in mind that these classrooms are activated progressively and they go from the general to the particular. Yes, so let's see the first one, the institutional classroom. So in this one, you'll find general information of SIGGRAD, yes, because you're going to be in contact with, you're going to learn about the latest updates, the latest news, yes. You're also going to find specific information, detailed information, yes, on how to obtain your diploma, yes, with the dual degree. Yes, most of our masters have a dual degree, yes, one from SIGGRAD and the other one from the University of Barcelona. Then you'll have information on how to browse Canvas. Yes, you're going to learn on how to use the different sections of the platform. Then you have SIGGRAD events, and then the direct link of the alumni SIGGRAD. Yes, something that Hossam has been telling you about. Well, you have the information right there. So this is the first classroom that is activated. Then you'll have additional resources classroom. Yes, this is more specific to your masters. Yes, so you'll find complementary training materials, information on possible additional certifications of our partners, and other resources. Yes. So in this part that says get started with your program, you're going to find the catalog, you're going to find videos of the directors of the program explaining what the master is about. Then you'll have resources and master classes related to these masters. Then partners and certifications. Yes, we have different partners in this masters, for example, building transformations. Then we'll have equipment requirements, sorry, because you'll know that you're going to use different software along the master, yes? So you'll have to use a specific computer so that you can work with the software. Then the software licenses, then here you're going to have an academic calendar, a licenses calendar. You'll know exactly when the software will be available to you for you to download and use in the modules. And then you'll have level up courses, because we understand that not all of you are going to know how to use Bentley, how to use Autodesk, how to use Dalux. Yes, so that's why we have here level up courses on specific programs, so that you get to learn, yes, before the classes start, yes, on your own pace, yes, how this software works. So after this, you'll have the programs classroom. This is even more specific. Yes, so you'll have here in the program guide and calendar, all the program guide, all the syllabus of the masters, the calendar, yes, the dates, when the module starts, when the modules end, when are you going to have the holidays, the student week. And this year, for example, the Barcelona Student Week is in June 17th. And also reassessment periods. We have free reassessment periods throughout the masters. So all of that information, you're going to find it there. And then you'll have the welcome week. You have two different welcome weeks. The first one is with the inaugural conference. Yes, the inaugural conference is the session held by the master's director and myself. Yes, and the two of us will be explaining you about all the organization of the masters. Yes, very similar actually to what we have been saying here, to what Mohammed explained, but in more detail, of course. And then you'll have another session, but with the student assistant. Yes, and she'll tell you about Canvas. She'll explain how to form groups. Because as you know, in this master's, as well as many of the other masters at Ziggurat, the final master projects are held in groups. So it is very important for you to get organized, to know your peers, to know who you can work with. Yes, because we are not going to tell you, you need to work with these people. You are the ones who are going to be in charge of saying, okay, I can work with these people. Yes, so this is also something that you're going to see in this Master Connects, about managing the groups and organizing yourselves. So this is pretty much what the Block Zero is about. Yes, so it is like a smooth transition from being enrolled to the masters and all the material available before the course starts. So that would be that on my side. I appreciate a lot your presence, and you'll have to be sure that you'll be accompanied along the way. Yes, either by the professors, by the students' assistants, even by me. So if you have any questions, you can ask later, but that would be it on my side. Thank you.
Thank you, Eugenia, for oh, I have to activate my English. I have was talking Spanish. Thank you, Eugenia, for this deeply learning about our platform, our Insight platform. I will share my screen again. Yes, I'm seeing my screen. Okay, so just to finish, I would like to invite our colleague, team manager of the missions team, Dimitris Repanas, which will explain, Repanas, sorry.
Repanas.
I don't know how to speak Greek, sorry. So just to explain about our admission process. So Dimitris, the floor is yours.
Yeah, thank you very much, Mona. Thank you, Eugenia. Thank you very much also, Mohammed and Hossam. Your input was really valuable. My name is Dimitrios, and I'm in charge of the international team of admissions here in Ziggurat. Me and my colleagues, our basic mission is to help you with any information that you might need in the program or to assist you during the registration process if you in the end decide to participate in the program. So for all of you that you might be interested in the program to know some more information, or you have decided already that you want to register in the program, the only thing that you need to do is to go through the website, put your details in one of the information forms that we have there. Actually, I would recommend you to go on the specific program and put your information there, because many times people are putting their information in different spots. So in the end, they come for a different program, while in fact they're interested in another program. So be careful to go on the website, put the information in the right formula, and we're going to receive your information. We're going to contact you, and we're going to provide you with any information that you might need. So this is also part of the admission process that you need to follow if you would like to enroll in the program. The admission process is consisted of 6 steps, as you can see on the screen. So we begin by filing your application. Don't worry, by giving us your information, you're not automatically enrolling in the program. You just provide us your information so we can contact you. After we schedule a meeting, we have the meeting so we can present you with the program. We can also offer you a demo of the program if you would like to see some examples of the classes, some more detailed information. And we present you also with a financial proposal for your participation according to the terms that we have at that moment. And your application is going to go through the admissions committee, which will define whether you are suitable to participate in the program or not. And then we're going to present you with a resolution of your admission and the final instructions for the completion of your enrollment in the program. That's all about the admission process. Mona, I would like to offer 2 comments about the program as well, if I have some time, of course.
Yes, go ahead.
Since I have participated in a sister program of this, not in the particular one, but they're very much alike, the 2 programs, different focus in terms of application area. Here, we're focusing on infrastructure projects. And this is mainly the reason why this program is so unique and special, due to the fact that there is no other program in the whole world that is providing you with specialized training for the application of BIM methodology in infrastructure projects. So it's quite unique. Also, this series of programs were the first ever began in the world back in 2009, 10. Approximately, we start developing the BIM programs in Ziggurat. So till now, we have one of the longest legacies of graduates, like Osam, who is working in a big company, Sistra, and many more. If you can search online, you will find that the majority of the BIM managers that exist today in the industry, they have graduated from Ziggurat. So if you have more questions, I would be very glad to talk with you. You can, or you will talk with another member of my team. It's the same. And we would be happy to offer you our advice, to provide you with recommendations for the next steps of your professional development, analyze your needs, and of course, plan your future with you.
Thank you, Dimitrios. Well, if you have any questions, just scan this QR code, which will apply in our website, and just get contact with us. So I think that it's all. I would like to say thank you for all the Ziggurat team, to Hossam, Eugenia, Dimitrios, Mohammed, for being here today with us. I hope you have enjoyed this special session about the BIM management with civil engineering and GIS, and see you soon. Thank you all for participating with us.
Thank you, Mona. Bye.